And welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved on Expert Mode on the FTOG server. Let's see, last time we did a little bit of building montage, built our dome, started building the dome, or actually finished the dome for our underwater base, and we also went to the nether and did the nether hub dome there with Thor and the rest of the gang. Me and Thor worked on the dome. Everybody else worked on the rest of it. But since then, we have gotten the base finished. Well, mostly finished. We're going to do a quick view of that. We've had a couple more people join the server since last episode. TDC, that dude Chaos, has joined us, and Non-Insanity has joined us. He is actually somebody I've watched before, so I'm kind of excited about that one. Let's see, Mistakin is back from vacation, and she's building a treehouse over there. Not going to spoil it too much for you guys. You guys have to go to her channel and check out, see what she's doing. Thor is doing a rebuild up top, as you can see behind me. There again, you're not going to get to see it. You got to go check his channel out. Let's see, who else? Brink's been busy. Grok has been busy up on the hill over there. If you guys haven't seen those either, go check their channels out. Thor built the world border got dropped yesterday, so Thor put up the tower over there during one of his streams, and as you can see, he put the mining age and lava age over there, so we can go do our mining world stuff. Let's see, you can see TJ's tower he's got going over there, so it looks really cool. And then everybody else has got some stuff going on over here as well. Let's see, that's Toddy's up there. I think you guys have seen that before. Hooks is there. We also have a hardware store now. We might be using that today. I don't know yet. We'll have to see about that. Other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot. Oh, we did do a redo of the tree farm. Let's run over there real quick. We did this on Thor's stream the other night. Kind of did a redo of the tree farm, added a few things. Most of it is manual. For our dark oak, our spruce, the birch, and there's acacia on the other side. We do have rubber trees, I think, back in that corner there. And then the dark oak over here. Let's see, and then we've got the, yeah, see, this one hasn't been used yet. We do have oak going in the middle. I'm actually going to grab some of that and bring it back down with me. Yeah, our rubber trees are here. Got barrels for the saplings, not necessarily for the storage, because everybody can take that with us. And then Toddy has made a jetpack fuel station. We're going to be looking at doing jetpacks as well. I don't know if we'll get to it this episode or not. But we also have these powered lanterns going on around that Thor donated for it to keep the spawn rate down. But we got plenty of wood, saplings, apples, and sand. We're producing sand now too. So, and then we've got biogas as well. So yeah, we'll look at getting into this a little later. Don't be throwing stuff on the ground, please. But we're going to take some of these to make some charcoal. Plenty. Alright, so let's head back to the base. We'll give you guys a base tour. And we'll get going on making some machines today. Finally get some machines going. Now, I kind of want to, when we do the different tech trees and whatnot, I want to do the different power systems. So like IC2, I want to build some of those, use some of them power machines. And then same thing for like immersive engineering and whatnot. We will have a couple water wheels going again this season. I kind of like them. So Ron did this. He did the entryway here. I think we're going to change the stairs out yet for something that blends in a little bit better. So this is the entryway. We still have some lighting to fix in here. We still got the torches coming down here, but come all the way down. And then the observation deck that we had before has changed. It's been cleaned up a lot, and here it is. So this is our observation deck, so you can see everything that's going on down below us. I think I'm going to do kind of a inside garden-y feel down here. We'll have witchery out here because it needs a lot of space, and I think I'll tuck blood magic off somewhere in its own room. But as you can see, we've got the panels going on. It's kind of got that dark, gloomy feel, and some evidently we left some torches outside. So yeah, that's not exactly a good thing. We'll get those fixed. This is temporary. We had a spawning issue when we cleared this out. We didn't light it up as well. So I've got these powered lanterns going on. They're off right now because we're using a hobbyist generator, and that is not very fuel efficient. It just constantly consumes power, or consumes our fuel, so we're not going to use this anymore. It was just temporary for the time being until we got everything secured. So we do have elevators coming up and down, so it's easy to get in and out, as well as our secret entrance. Now guys, I'm going to bring you in close here. Bring in real close. Do not tell anybody about the secret entrance. You got it? It's a secret. No telling anyone. Yep, that's right. We have a secret underwater entrance to our base. I put that there just to put, or just to make it easier to get in and out instead of walking down that long hallway. It was kind of an idea that was going on anyways. All this structure here is going to get redone. We're going to use aluminum scaffolding because we got to do around the dome yet to help quote unquote support the dome. Still got to work on that design yet, but yeah, we're gonna put like girders in here, and they'll put the powered the powered lanterns on there, as well as with the I think about putting a solar solar generator up top to power the lanterns, simply because they don't require a whole lot of power, and the solar's not really that expensive, but it doesn't really put out a whole lot of stuff. You're dropping stuff. So yeah, one few things we want to start on today is we want to get some power going and get some automation going in the base. We need to get some. I need to set up the charcoal generator again, although we have plenty of it for now. But I went full vanilla for right now. Oh, restart 15 minutes. Alright. As far as storage goes for now, we've got, what are you doing out there?
The trophy spider bit me.
You hit the trophy. I was waiting for that. I got it on camera. Nice. But yeah, we've got all of our storage in here. This room will change over time. We will expand it out, add more storage in and whatnot for different stuff. But for right now, it suits our needs. We got everything stored in here. We got plenty of stuff to get started on with. So, and then over here, I think what I'm doing is every one of these cross sections here, we're gonna have a hallway go down. So we've got several different hallways that we can utilize and make more room. Down here, I haven't decided if I'm gonna drop this down another level or not yet. Still something we're thinking about, because this was a lot of work just to do this section here. It took us 7 or 8 hours to do all of this. Thor came down, let us use his turtle, and he came down and helped clear some out himself. So once I get some better tools, it'll probably go a lot faster. So we might wait on that. Anyways, and then we got it's kind of hard to see. Let's get some blocks up here. we'll go up here and look real quick. There is actually a ravine right here, and it's kind of cool. I'm thinking about putting a patio out there so you can see into it. Kind of just something nice to look at and whatnot. So, so yeah, that's there. That's going to stay there. This window is going to stay here. You can kind of see it from the observation room. You'll be able to see it a lot better when we get that cleaned up as well. So, anyways, let's build some machines, shall we?
Look in the storage. We have no torches.
Oh, did you put the lamp up in there? Yeah, but you got a spawner spot right in the middle. So put a lantern right in the middle of the room on top. There you go. That's better. Yeah, I think these are the lanterns we're going to use in the hallway coming down and replace all them torches too. I think they look kind of cool. They're from Project Red. They're as you can see, they're the inbluted blue cage lamp. I think it's going to fit in with the blue, black, gray kind of theme we got going here. Anyways, so I want to start off with a couple of things. We're going to make well, I want to make the rock crusher, so we don't have to keep running up to the smeltery to process all of our ores. We can start doing it down here, but it requires steel, so we need to work on the steel tech right now, and that is going to take the blast furnace. The immersive engineering still has theirs, so we need hardened clay. Raw, you want to make some clay blocks and throw them in the oven for me real quick, please. We should have plenty of clay. So we'll start with the coke oven. And we have two options here. We got immersive engineering, or we have railcraft. Now, since we're kind of doing a dark theme, I want to go with the immersive engineering one. So we can make this up real quick. Except I don't have any clay. Don't make all of that clay immersive or blocks. Give me a stack of that clay, please. Give me a stack of that clay. Yeah, we only need look up blast furnace and see how many. I think it makes 2 for each one, and I think you need 4 hardened clay for each one. So you would need, for a 9x9, figure out how many blocks you actually need for that. Do some multiplication.
The blast furnace sprint.
The immersive engineering one.
So how many do I need to make?
That's how many bricks he's gonna need. See if you can figure out how many of the hardened clay he needs. You need to make enough to do a 3x3x3 structure. So 3 stacks of 9.
How clay you can make it out of sand, bricks, and a ball of glue, or a pearl, or TNT. Unless I'm looking at it.
The immersive engineering takes sand, ender pearls, which you have plenty of, and hardened clay in the corners, and it makes 4. Alright, so we're going to automate this at some point, and this is just going to be a starter room. This is a 9x9. So we're just going to throw this right here in the corner. And then we need to make the immersive engineering hammer yet.
Oh, I was looking at the different one. Whoops.
Alright, so we need to make the hammer real quick. And we'll probably end up making maybe a couple of these. And then I need to figure out how to automate them and whatnot. Why do I keep picking up clouds?
I was going to place one in the air and I broke it and you stole it.
Okay, so we need a string, 2 sticks. And then some iron. Alright, so we have our hammer. And now all we have to do is right click that and we can throw some coal in there and get it going. There we go. Now we got our coal coat going. Probably should have faced it this way. We'll fix that later. It's not a big deal on which way it's really facing. We'll grab some coal and throw it in there. We have to deal with the creosote. We do need creosote for some things to make the treated. I know we need to make a lot of it for the treated planks so we can make the water wheels. But we also need to make treated sticks for some other stuff that we are using as well. And I came in here for coal. But I also want to use coke to power a few other things. So I want to automate this a little bit. And I know later on when we get into some Botania stuff, we can actually double our coal. So we're going to work on a system for that as well as soon as we get to it. But that way we can just continuously feed this thing coal coke, and then we'll use the coal coke in other areas, which would be really cool. How you coming on that hardened clay?
I figured I use my calculator on my tablet and it equals 108 blocks of hardened clay.
Okay, so how many do you got made? How many clay blocks do you got right now? Do we need to go get more clay?
I'm making
Sorry,
the
guys.
last few.
Alright, sorry guys. Everybody's kind of sick in the house right now, so if I'm sniffling into the microphone, I'm sorry. So we don't need any more clay right now?
We do. I got 54 out of 108.
Alright, I'm gonna go make some more clay. One of the nice things about the community is they've been doing
5 minutes left.
I seen. Thank you. They've been doing a lot of stuff with the magic. Mike's been adding some stuff into here, and I think we were at 2 times last time, so we're up to 3 now. And also, Mike has added the Claytonia, which is really cool. Let me find magnet on here.
I need 54 more hardened clay.
Alright, start smelting the ones that you've got, and then probably after restart we'll come back and finish getting that blast furnace going.
Okay.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take a cut here while I make some more clay and get stuff going, and then we'll be back after the server restarts. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. We got our bricks made up, so we're gonna run over here and on this other wall. Actually, I had a thought while we were away. If we want to increase our coal coke production, we would need to add in another furnace here, So I'm thinking if this is like other multi-block structures, we can share walls with this. So we might just line up a couple of them here and then just use this room for steel and cocoa production, which might be a good idea, because that way we don't have to worry about this taking forever, because we've been gone only a few minutes and we've only made 5 of these cocoa, and I want to be able to make a lot more of this. So we're going to get that going. Let's get steel going. So this is going to be the same thing. A 3x3. And then I think we're going to go ahead and just face it the same way. So we'll hit it from this side. And there, we got our blast furnace. So now if we go grab some... Oh, I've got iron on me. I'm going to grab that coal coke, and then we're going to throw it in here. And we're going to get our steel cooking. We need steel to make the rock crusher. Now the rock crusher is a 3x2x2. Now we've got the diamonds to do this, we've got the pistons to do it. It's the steel that we need to make this. So we're going to have to wait a little bit to make that. But let's make a new machine room right across the hallway here. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna lay these out a little bit better in case we need to do some wiring behind it, or behind different machines, and be able to get through there. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll just do some covers and stuff to hide what's going on behind our machines. But let's see. Let's do a 9x9 real quick. I didn't want the gravel, so clean that up. Hey, Raw, you still got some of them lamps?
Yeah.
Bring one down here. 2, 3, 4.
They're right outside the door. Oh, where are you?
Go down the hallway. Over here, you can see me on your mini-map, Goober. Put a lamp up here on the ceiling. Right in the middle of the room. See this block right here? Put it right above that block. There we go. Yeah, still got some dark areas in there. We'll have to work on lighting a little bit more in here, but that'll work for now. Alright, so now we need to work on start working on some machines. Now we've got 2 different ways we can go. We can do, I think we have to start with IC2, but I really want to work on some other stuff as well. We're going to make culinary generators to start off with, because we've got hamburgers automated, so we're going to use hamburgers to create power. They're not the best, but they're automated. And I can also upgrade the hamburgers later on to make them put out more power. So let's look up the culinary generator, which we should have. I think I made all of this up beforehand, and we're just going to start with 1. If you guys have been watching Thor, you see he's done this before. Hey, raw, all that's gonna change later, so I wouldn't worry about doing that stuff up there. And stop placing stuff on walls, please.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, unless it's a tool or something that you're just placing on a wall, don't put it on the wall because it's an entity when it's on the wall, and it can, if there's too much of it, it'll cause lag.
Okay.
So even if you're out messing around in the spawn village and whatnot, and you pick up something you don't want, don't just place it somewhere randomly, just throw it away. I need to get the stone setup going again, because we're getting full up on stone. Yeah, you would not believe, guys, how much cobble you get out of doing this, mining this out, and actually how much you use to make smooth stone to make all these blocks. It was insane. Alright, so we got our culinary generator going here. We're gonna put the rock crusher next to it, and then I think on this side we're gonna start with some IC2 machines. So we got to look up the generator for it, and then we need to get our charcoal generator going again as well. So, alright, so we got to open up the GUI for the culinary generator, and if we hover over the hamburger, it's going to tell us how much it makes. So right now it generates 63,392 RF at 32 RF a tick. Now that's kind of low, but for beginning stage RF, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. So we're just going to use hamburgers because we can just run up to the restaurant and grab a stack or two and throw them in there. Now I was thinking of doing some mod integration with Red Power, or yeah, Red Power for the battery box that they have. Unfortunately, we cannot. That's a different power type. We're getting back into the era of having different power types. Oh look, our steel's done. So yeah, we're looking at, I think Red Power has got its own power. I think it's like Blue Power or something to that effect. Um, but you can't integrate it in with RF, so which is kind of a bummer because I wanted to use that system. And the only thing it's good for is powering its own. It does have a furnace. Maybe we'll do that. Let's look at that real quick. Alright, so Project Red. This is all new stuff from Project Red. I've never seen this stuff before. They've got a Project Bench, an Auto Crafter, a solar panel, which doesn't work with RF, unfortunately. They've got an inductive furnace, an electrotine generator, block breakers, item importers, and stuff like that. And as far as I can tell, this is a mod that only works with itself, so you have to use Project Red Transportation to move stuff between these. But we'll test it out to make sure. But they've got frame motors, a teleposer, which doesn't look like it's that expensive. We'll have to see. Maybe we can do some moving around with this teleposer. But then it's got a battery box of its own. Alright, so let's start with this generator. And I'm pretty sure this is just going to be like a solid fuel generator. So we need to make some electrotine alloy ingots. Which is not bad. This is really not that bad. Raw, where'd you go?
I'm making two jetpacks. One for me, one for you.
Oh, awesome. How are you making those? What power are you using?
I don't know. I was going to do Let's done. Let's done backpack. Then
Well, IC2 has got a backpack that uses biogas. That would be great because Toddy's got that public biogas up top. So we wouldn't have to worry about making fuel for that. We could just refuel it over there.
for the jetpack, I need an assembly table to make a part.
Is there an assembly table in spawn? Alright, so let's make some of this.
I think non-sandy broke the deco bench.
Why?
I don't know, it was just on the ground.
Oh, well, you don't know who did it, so don't say who did it, for one, and especially when we're recording. And for two, just put it back. Alright, we're going to fire these up, and then that's 8. That should get us a little ways. Alright, so generator, we're going to get the alloy, we've got the clay. Let's check the batteries out. Batteries are copper and tin. Yeah, let's look this up. Tin. Oh, there it was. Nope, that's lead. Silver, iron, aluminum, tin. Oh, we got tin. We need copper. Alright, so break these down. And then we'll make a couple of them, like 4 of them, because I think we're going to need them for... No, we don't need them for that, we just need them for the generator. Let's grab all of this, and then grab some of that clay brick again. And then we need some of the clay blocks. Oh, we need to make clay bricks. 2 of those. Oh, 3 of those. What am I missing? Probably because these are not going to pop in by themselves. Oh, we don't have the alloy yet. We need the alloy. That's what we're missing. Alright, so... Yep, we got our alloys. So let's put this in here. Oh, there we go. Our generator. Our first generator. And then we'll put the furnace in with this too, and we can start cooking stuff. We might make this into our ore processing room. So I wonder... what we have to put in there, because coal won't go in there. Huh. Because I know it's got a charging battery box, charging bench, teleposer, block placer, item importer, and then we also have this one. Let's check this inductive one. Oh, I wonder if we have to put electrotine in there. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We have to put electrotine in there, and that'll give us the power. If we put, let's try an alloy ingot, see if it goes in there. I'm not sure how fuel efficient this is going to be. Nope, that won't go in there, so the electrotine will go in there. If we do that, will it stop? Nope, it fills up the second one. Alright, so we got plenty of this. We'll just throw that in there for now. Oh, that is kind of cool. That looked kind of futuristic. Alright, let's make the smelter, or the induction furnace. We needed 5 of these. 5. Now here's the part that's going to maybe be iffy. Okay, good. It is getting power. Yep. So now anything we need to cook up, say like this piece of clay. Actually, let's break it down. We can't break it down. Maybe we'll use this for the charcoal farm. We'll have to see. But we got plenty of electrotine, and I'll definitely mine up more of this if we need it. Don't have quite as much as I thought. That's a different power option. Let's grab 1 tin ore and see if it's how it smelts out and how fast it is compared to everything else. Oh, that's fast. But it's only single. But that goes pretty fast. So we'll work this in. It doesn't have any hover or anything, so I don't know if this constantly runs. It's draining, but I don't know if this is going to fill up. We'll check on that in a bit. We'll take that out. Because if that's going to constantly run, then maybe we'll use something different. We'll use something different, but so that'll be processing there. How much steel do we have? We got 8 blocks of steel now. Coke. Yep, grab that, throw that back in here. Then throw some more iron in there. And then, let's see. It's a rolling machine. Alright, so let's take a look at some IC2. Actually, let me see how much time we have left, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, we are back. We got all of our rock crusher bits made. We added a couple more coke ovens here. Unfortunately, the immersive engineering ones do not share walls, so we can't put 4 coke ovens in here. So we're going to put another one down below here. And then we'll put another blast furnace where Raw's standing at right there, just to speed it up. It's not necessary, really, but it'll make making steel a lot faster. So, and then we're gonna throw our rock crusher right in here. There we go. And yeah, I decided to change this up a little bit. When we get into IC2 next episode, we're going to need a couple of blocks to make different parts for it. So I put it over here out of the way, and then I can hide some more stuff back in the wall maybe, or down below for the carpenter. But anyway, so we're going to take some of these hamburgers here, and power this system, and we're going to throw in our iron here, and it's going to eat the crap out of the power. That's not bad. I think it's just keeping up with it. So there we go, we have our first crushed iron ore. So then we can come over here and throw it in here. If I can choose the right slot. And now we have our first 2 iron ingots with our system. Now we're probably not going to use this a whole lot. When we get into IC2 next episode, we'll probably go with those machines. Simply because this might be a little bit faster than the stock furnace, but the electrotine, I know we need it for some other for some other machine parts. And also, this doesn't seem very fuel efficient. It's nice, it looks good, but it's not going to be practical in the long run. We'll work out some other systems with some powers. So, with that, guys, we are going to call it an episode. So, if you like the episode, if you like the fact we finally got into machines, hit that big like button. Show some support, show some love. New to the channel, new to the series, hit that big red subscribe button so you can see some more. And trust me, guys, this mod pack you're going to want to see some more. We're having a lot of fun so far. And as always, guys, I'm getting stuff thrown at me. Hey, I got a hammer. Cool. Yeah, any comments or questions, please leave them in the down below. Until then, guys, we'll see you next time.